Guys, it's me, Red the Dinosaur, and today with a new video. If you're saying, well, you look kinda tall today, well, it's because I'm using my phone. I decided today that the webcam I'm using is kinda shit. The resolution is awful. So I decided to step up the game and use the camera of my phone because, well, you need to have those super cool megapixels and that 4K UHD graphics. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about gaming and how the industry is so fucked up these days because, well, don't own anything and be happy. That's like the rule of these fucking years. Because everything has to be digital or a fucking subscription. It's absolutely fucking stupid. But we're gonna just go around and explain why I'm so screwed up and so angry about it. Well, not angry, that's bullshit and kind of cringe. But yeah, the thing is, like, we have this article of Sony saying, "Oh, the future of physical copies," and basically the whole thing is, yeah, we're not gonna make more physical copies because who knows? Because fucked up reasons. Because we want to fuck you up. That's the real reason. They want you to fuck you up. They want you to pay 60, 70, 80, or even $100 for a game instead of buying it second or hand for $9 or $5. The second thing is basically they're gonna actually close up the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita stores. If you know, oh well, those are really old consoles. Who needs them? Well, my guy, they have games that probably aren't preserved, and the only way to play them is on the PlayStation 3. So unless you have a physical copy, well, you're fucked up. End of the fucking story. So yes, it's really bad that the fucking industry is like that. And yeah, this is as much you want to shade on Tim Sweeney and all the fucking corporates out there that they are just taking these fucking decisions. Yeah, dude, that's also your fault, buddy. That, like, you are the one that is basically pre-ordering games for $100 because you want that prestigious shop in GTA 6, because you want that exclusive access to the car, because you want that early week access to whatever fucking playlist is all around. Is fucking stupid. And I'm as much of a guilty about that anyone else. Like, dude, I'm responsible of my actions. And I'm the first one to actually say, yeah, I fucked up. So yeah, I actually pre-ordered Forza Horizon 6. And dude, I shouldn't be doing that. Like, that's basically giving fucking Microsoft and all these fucking companies. Let me just turn down the volume of my Asus. So yeah, like, this basically is basically giving them the right to say, yeah, the industries actually and the consumers are actually responding positively to this kind of fucked up thing. So we gotta just expand it more. And obviously, people out there is just gonna and industries out there, developers, publishers, all that bullshit, is gonna say, oh, if that works for them, it's gonna work for us, and that's how it is. That started with the loot boxes, with the battle passes, with all the all the subscription shit that we have nowadays. That even with fucking cars, dude, fucking cars have the subscription services. It's insane. It's fucking stupid, dude. So what is gonna be the fucking future? Well, maybe gaming is gonna be so unaffordable that a bubble is gonna explode. People is not gonna be able to buy more new games, so companies will struggle, and yeah, the bubble will pop, and well, probably new guys will come up and with better solutions. Now, that even that with I always say that maybe indie games will be the salvation of that, but with all that fucking friend stuff that they are releasing, who knows? um, Second, probably people is gonna keep consuming and basically prices will skyrocket and all that, and with the bullshit happening with AI, hardware is going to be more unaffordable than ever. So that's one another thing. So and the future, what is going to be? Well, probably the shittiest generation of consoles. That is the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series, and the Nintendo Switch 2. Probably gonna be the last, the last affordable fucking consoles that you will get. Until you get a fucking PlayStation 6 for the super riveting price of $1,000. That I swear to fucking Jesus, and it's a fucking pray to nothing, because there is gonna be people. I'm sorry for people that is gonna be out there, basically going in debt for $1,000 because I need I need that that PlayStation 6. I really need that Xbox Helix. Oh no, what I'm gonna do if I'm not part of the cool kids club? It's fucking insane, dude. Like, consumers need to fucking put their feet on the fucking ground and start answering with their fucking wallet once for all. Instead of pre-ordering shit, instead of basically buying the newest DLC, the newest fucking season pass, the newest battle pass, just actually answer and say, yeah, fuck you. I'm just gonna buy the game and that's it. And I'm gonna buy it on day one, or even just wait a few fucking months until it's on sale. Like that should be the fucking answer, dude. But I'm gonna say. Well, you can go to the easy route and say, yeah, GTA 6 fucked up everyone, but come on, man. This was something that will come sooner, because this was a problem from years, dude. From years, until when they started to implement all that bullshit. That is something that will happen, man. But it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Maybe the future for gaming is really screwed up, dude. It's gonna be unaffordable. It's gonna be like not even in the early 2000s in my country, dude. Like when fucking PlayStation 3s were super expensive. Like it probably is gonna be just, hopefully something flops, or something that bursts this fucking bubble. Like, just to end with a good note, I'm gonna show you how in the third world, in Colombia, we actually made gaming affordable back then in the early 2000s and mid 2000s. So I have here is all the collection of games that I have for the PlayStation 2 that I still own. You actually, back then, you just go to any store. Usually they sell the PlayStation 2s with a chip that made them able to read any fucking disc. And that means any fucking disc. And that means pirated games. So all these games back then, my mom buy me those games for less of a fucking dollar, dude. For less than $1. And I think even less of a cent nowadays. Like how it was back then when I was young and bought all these games. I usually just made the deal with my mother that I went with her to went shopping, groceries, all that nonsense. And due to good behavior, that my mom decided to just go to the game shop back then. That was just a small kiosk, and yeah, buy one of these games for 2,000 pesos back then in 2006, 2007, and was like absolutely nothing. That was like less of a cake, less of a slice of bread. It was insane, and it was a really good fucking era of gaming, and I love it. That's why I still keep them, and I swear to God, all of these copies still work to this day, because they are amazing. I take good care of them, because I know that affording all these fucking games nowadays is gonna cost me a lot of money. So I prefer to just take good care of them, and it's also a good thing. Preserve your PlayStation 5s, preserve your Xbox Series, preserve your fucking Nintendo Switch. Take care of them because maybe in the future you won't be able to afford a PlayStation 6 or an Xbox Helix or anything that comes in the future because manufacturing is up to the fucking clouds. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Fuck gaming. Fuck gaming industries. And yeah, fuck the fucking consumerism out there that just goes and pre-orders the fucking game that in day one. Fuck that, dude. So yeah, I'm done. Thank you very much and goodbye.